we have the Hyundai IX20 1.6 automatic on a 15 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat. And then underneath this tray section, the boot space is increased even further. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before climbing in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view, particularly bearing in mind that the vehicle is 3 years old. The seats are in fantastic condition. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left hand side we have the rev counter, and on the right hand side the speedometer. You can see the total miles on this car are 18,381. And directly above that we've got the fuel gauge, the coolant temperature gauge, and the big P is for park, so it'll always show you what gear this car is currently in. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left hand side we have stereo controls, and on the right hand side they are continued. Down the bottom of the steering wheel we've got the buttons for resetting the trip computer, the ability to answer and end phone calls, and we have voice activation for the phone. So if you hit that button there, ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, it can do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or pocket. That is of course once you've paired the phone, which is done over on the central screen just here. But before we come back to that, you can see this car's got FM and AM radio. It also has a CD player and auxiliary and USB input, so plenty of ways to listen to your music in this car. The main volume for the stereo, incidentally, is over on the left hand side there. Below that we've got the air conditioning. So this outer ring will determine the temperature, fan speed, direction of the air, and when you're happy with all of those settings, directly above this unit is the button to turn the air conditioning on or back off again, and also the button that will recirculate the air that's currently in the car. So hit that button, it's on at the moment, and it's a great way of heating the car up or cooling the car down quickly. Under that we have a 12-volt charging socket, the auxiliary and USB inputs, and then a fully automatic gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.